Right, we're the Hebrew Israelites who come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America. Closer than we could ever be to seeing this thing on fire. Looking forward to the Sea of Glass, the glass parking lot, as they call it. All right? Yeah. We come out to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Speckled Bird. Get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, get back into the ordinances of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Because, hey, all you got to do is look at World War III. It's going down. All right? It's going down as we speak. You can't stop it. Get your popcorn out. First and foremost, all praises due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops and GMS, including the elders that came before them and taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Shout out to the Aquath that are listening and learning. All right? So, some money goes missing or some accounting error turns up, what, 7 billion? And suddenly the mercenaries flip. The Wagner Group, right? The mercenaries that get paid, of course they're going to go to work for the highest bidder. So here's 7 billion. Now go march on Moscow. And whatever you see going down is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's plan. So when you look at these things, when you consider what is going on, you always start at the top. Put ye first the kingdom. Who is the king of the kingdom? Who's at the very top? Yahweh, then his son. All right? Yahweh controls the mind of a king. Okay? Prigozhin, the king of the Wagner Group, he's an oligarch, if you understand what an oligarch is. All right? The chef. He's the chef that made a bunch of money slanging pork probably, and now he's an oligarch. He's a king of Russia, right? Now he's going heads up with Vlad. Why? It's got to be about money. All right? So whatever we're watching go down right now, that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua's plan. So let's get a precept right away. You don't bring out no precept. Let's put that to rest right now. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. All right? So we're watching the kings do the marionette dance of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Who's going to win the war? Russia. How do you know? The Most High said, I will stir up the Medes. What does it mean to stir them up? He can put his spirit on them to do what he wants done, to fulfill his will. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said, I will stir up. He didn't send Satan to do it. Although that's in the same vein. right? That's just taking orders. Most High said, I will stir up the Medes, meaning they're fighting for me, right? And if the Medes are fighting for Yahweh Shem Yahweh, who's going to win? That's pretty simple. So when you start from the top and have understanding, this is just a scene in the overall drama of what's going on. It's gonna speed the process. We're watching the process speed up. All right? What does that mean? That means we're gonna come out here on Saturday, on the weekend, sometimes on the weekdays, and we're gonna tell you the bump by bump rundown of what's going on. And as long as this word is getting out and people hear it, they're like, oh, I get it, I understand. These guys are right. Speeds up the process. They got to get us off these streets because we're speaking this thing into existence. It's already written. It's already been done. We're just hastening the day by speaking this vibration, if you will, the vibration of truth, the resonant frequency of actuality. All right? And they know it. Right? They know what is going on. How do we get out of here? What causes the sea of glass? Nukes. What causes a glass parking lot? Look it up. Type in, I did it last week. Type in, go to Google search and type in glass parking lot definition or meaning and see what comes up. The results of a nuclear explosion. Well, it's in the scriptures. The glass parking lot, the sea of glass. All right? Meaning we're dealing with nukes. So how do we get up out of here? Nukes. How close are we to the nukes? This is the question. This is all that matters. How soon do we take rulership of the earth? It's gonna happen. Well, how do you know? Because we understand the precepts. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's it. Well, that doesn't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing to you. Okay? It's talking about rulership of the world. It said Esau is the end. We're looking at his end right now. Okay? How is Esau's end gonna come? Through those nukes. Everybody understands this. Mutually assured destruction means what? The end of the world as we know it. Put two and two together, dumbass. Okay? The end of the world as we know it. Could it? Let's put it in a question form. Could it be that if all these nukes go off like it says they are in the Bible, 200 million missiles, 200 million nukes, if they all go off, could that be the end of the world as we know it? Exactly. This is what we're dealing with. And what happens after that? That means that whoever's in rulership now ain't gonna be in rulership when the missiles hit. It's gonna be the changing of the guard. Well, how are you gonna make it out of it? That's what it means to be saved. What does it mean to be saved? That when those missiles hit, you're not gonna be at ground zero. Look up ground zero. Type in ground zero in a Google search. I did it last week. And guess what? The word nuclear missile nuclear explosion is going to come up. So, if you're airlifted from ground zero, when those nukes are launched, if you're airlifted the fuck out of ground zero, you were saved. Saved from what? Saved from that death explosion, that great earthquake. And that's what it means to be saved. Now we got to read it. Because a nigga been in church all his damn life talking about I'm saved and don't know what it means and couldn't show you in the Bible what it means. Right? Well, I'm going to do it right now. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That's loaded. That's such a loaded precept. Right? Because what is that describing? It describes you're in the middle of a war, right? Well, how do you know you're in the middle of a war? Because it mentions your enemies. Your enemies have you in captivity, right? We are yet this day in our captivity, right? Right here in Babylon the Great. Well, who is we? Well, who did the Babylonians take prisoner? Children of Israel, specifically the southern kingdom. Okay? Well, guess what? There's nothing new under the sun. We are yet this day in our captivity under the Babylonians, under the Egyptians, under the Sodomites, under the wicked, under the so-called white man, the devil. All right? And it's going to take an airlift for us to be rescued from ground zero before those missiles hit, and we're reading it right now. I'll read it again. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they, the elect of Israel, ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. So, there's the mutually assured destruction. There's the airlift out of the hot LZ. It's going to be very hot. You understand? This place is going to be melted into a sea of glass. While we're watching Russia right now go through some sort of civil war, whatever we're watching is a prelude to those missiles being shot. Okay? What happens in a color revolution? What is a color revolution? It's when George Soros, or the United States for that matter, goes into a country and finds out whoever's having a problem with the government of that country, they're going to pay those people with the problem, pay them to go against their own government. Give them money and weapons to overthrow the government. Look that up. Google it. Color revolution. That's what we're watching go on in Russia right now. Somebody is paying a faction of the Russian government to overthrow itself. And this is what's going on. Okay? Those Russians, they know. All they got to do is follow the money, right? Follow the money. They're going to follow that money right back to the accounting error and $7 billion that suddenly came up out of nowhere, right? And I'm guessing, I'm speaking as a man, but whatever the situation is, who's handing out money? Whose MO, right, goes back to a color revolution? Whose MO is that? This devil has one playbook. It's got 2 plays in it. And if you don't understand those plays by now, you're not paying attention. All right? Let's get the glass. Let's get the melting. When you melt sand, what do you get? You get glass. This is how close we are. You understand? Why? Well, why you keep saying the same precept? Why you keep saying? Well, what happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? Well, Russia's main fighting force, the one that was doing so well in whatever the fuck it was, Bakhmut. The fighting force that took down Bakhmut, right, secured it, ran the Ukrainians out of there. The fighting force that took down Bakhmut was the Wagner, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the Wagner group. Okay? So the Wagner group took down Bakhmut, right? Because they're a bunch of damn scalawags that just got pulled out of prison and they put a gun in their hand. And them motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck. All right? Not your ordinary soldier, but some goddamn cutthroats that ain't got nothing to lose. So what happened was, now that their mission was done, they're sitting there, now what? Well, the bag came down. Somebody said, I got $7 billion for you motherfuckers to march on Moscow right now. And they're like this, bring that bag here. So they brought the bag, and I'm speculating, but why is Wagner marching on Moscow right now? Why is that? They're mercenaries. What do mercenaries do? Well, they get paid, and then they go perform the hit. They don't go perform the hit without getting paid. They're on their way to Moscow, marching on Moscow. The whole world knows about it. If it's true, it could be propaganda. It could be wars and rumors of war. All right? But they're marching on Moscow. They took 2 cities on the way to Moscow right now. So there has to be a bag involved. Why would they do that? $7 billion. Prigozhin is like this, nigga, if I get 2 bills, I'll give you niggas the rest. All 25,000 of them. And they're like this, we ain't got nothing to lose. We just got out of prison. They handed me a gun, now I get to become a billionaire, and that's how you make billions of dollars in the world as we know it today. You go over and kill this motherfucker, right? We'll put all the billionaires on a ship called the Titanic, and then we'll sink that motherfucker, and there go our enemies. This cutthroat shit out here. It's some cutthroat. How do you become a billionaire? You gotta go cut some throats. So we can let you motherfuckers out of prison, give you a gun, you go over here, you take down this city right here, and then somebody's gonna give you a contract in which you can become a millionaire overnight. The motherfuckers are like this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll take that. We got to do what? March on Moscow, on the Kremlin? Let's go. That's what we're watching right now. We're watching that go down right now. So what is that going to result in? Because Vlad Putin, he knows where the bag came from. He knows. Well, wait a minute. My own army is marching on me right now? Somebody promised you a bag. Where'd the bag come from? Well, wherever the bag came from, I'm sending missiles over there. I'm sending missiles on this part of my own land. So we're going to watch a major escalation. Oh, you think NATO, the beast, wants to get in this? Oh, you're in it now, nigga. You are in this motherfucker. You're in the fight. 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Wait a minute. That's that great earthquake. How do the heavens pass away with a great noise? With that mushroom cloud. That mushroom cloud is the great noise. That mushroom cloud is the great earthquake. Babylon the Great is ground zero. Babylon the Great is America. This is ground zero. Why? Where did the bag come from? Where is Vladimir Putin going to aim his missiles after the bag comes down to pay his own troops to perform a mutiny? Where's he going to aim his missiles? At the glass parking lot, or what will become the glass parking lot, known as Babylon the Great, also known as the United Snakes of America. Right here, the land on which we stand. This stolen land that was stolen from the Native Americans. The Native Americans are the Gadites, one of the 12 tribes of Israel, God's chosen people. God ain't mad. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't mad. This is that get back. This is that payback. We're watching the setup right now of the payback that's coming. But the day of the Lord, this is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. How do the elements melt? What does that mean? How do the heavens pass away with a great noise? What the fuck is that? I'm having bug problems. And the elements melt. What do you mean melt? That nuclear fire is going to be so hot, it's going to level everything you see. It's going to be a sea of glass. And the works that are therein, Salakia, bear with me, we'll read it again. Second Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. We are this much closer to that happening. Why? Because the Wagner Group with Yevgeny Prigozhin is marching on Moscow and the Kremlin right now. See, as long as it takes for information to get to us over here, which isn't long now, but it's not the Pony Express anymore. But what is going on at this moment? Until I get online and find out the next wave of information. What's going on right now? What is Vladimir Putin doing right now? If these motherfuckers are marching on Moscow right now, what's going on right now? Russia has to do something huge to show the world, give the world a sign. Look, nigga, we ain't playing. Oh, you finna march on Moscow? What is Russia gonna do right now? They can't wait until Prigozhin gets to the Kremlin. They gotta do something now. They gotta do something spectacular right now. And let me speak as a man, right? Because we don't know, but I can speculate what they're gonna do. They're gonna blow up this regiment that's marching on Moscow. They're gonna blow them up, and at the same time, they're gonna blow up some other shit. Talk about NATO, talking about the EU, which is the beast, NATO and the EU. And they're gonna do something to Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay? They're gonna neutralize Prigozhin and the Wagner Group, while simultaneously sending a message to the world that Russia ain't fucking playing no fucking pity pat. Nigga, we got more nukes than everybody, and we will use them on that ad. Keep playing. Russia right now is gonna send a message, nigga, keep playing with me. Keep playing. It's coming. Nukes are coming. Nukes are coming. You gotta eat it, brother. You can't smoke it. You gotta eat it.
Better that way?
Well, because if you smoke anything, it's not good for you. So, but I didn't say don't ingest it. You understand? For the dead ones? For the dead ones. Well, you just got out?
No.
No?
I've been on this piece.
Okay.
I've been in jail in many years.
Right.
I gave up my violent ways
Right.
10 years ago.
That's right. As you get old, how old are you? 54?
Close.
53. Right there?
I'm grateful for every breath I take.
Are you Mexican?
But it's beyond our control what happens in this lifetime.
No, because God. You believe in God?
Yeah, but I believe a fucking airplane part can fall on my head.
Yeah, that's God. If that happened, God did that. But here's what I'm saying now. Okay? The Native Americans, right? And the Mexican, you can't tell them apart, right? What color is their skin?
Brown.
They're brown? How about me? What color is my skin?
I can tell you're a brother.
Wait.
I know, but it's brown.
Brown, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. Somebody being sneaky, right?
I can hear your tongue.
Right? You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what's being hidden, all right? Because they're hiding something. The Mexicans and the Native Americans and the so-called blacks, the Negroes, we're all the same people. We're the people that are in this book that God said he loves, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's our true nationality. We're God's chosen. Okay, this is what they're hiding. They're hiding something, right? They got us fighting each other, right? We both clearly brown, but somebody came in and said, wait a minute, You speak this language, you speak this. You're going to speak Spanish, you're going to speak
Your
English.
hair is different.
Your hair is different, right? But if you go all the way back before the white man came over here, the devil,
Donald Trump, white
all right?
trash.
Okay, now, just like I'm not black, right? Nobody is this color white. So if I'm brown, they call me black, but I'm brown, they call them white. Ain't nobody that color. What color are they? Woo!
Every day is a new day.
Woo! There it is. Now wait, now let me help you. The guy with the horns on his head, the
What color is
pitchfork
that
in the
dude?
tail.
What color is that nigga?
What color is that nigga?
Red.
He's red.
He sleeps in everybody's bed.
You
He'll
understand?
give you head.
He, hey, that
Every day
motherfucker,
is a new
he,
day.
he'll take you, he'll give you 666.
He'll give you all the tricks.
You understand?
He'll show you how to roll dice.
You
He'll show
understand?
you not how to be nice.
So what I'm telling you, brother, is that you're an Israelite. You're God's
Don't poke your
chosen.
vein. It'll make you insane.
You understand? You're an Israelite, and here's what they're gonna do. Okay? These devils, okay, the so-called white men, they're setting us up right now. They could come in and kill us.
Because I'm tired of the niggas at the Powerello holding triggers, pushing people around because they're weak, pushing
Now-
people around because they can't speak,
Now here's what happened to us, right?
fighting among each other, like the man said.
What happened to us brown folk? What happened here in our own land? How were they able to take us down?
Making us poor,
How?
giving us dope.
Because God made a deal with us. He said, you keep these commandments,
Yeah.
you're going to run everything. But if you don't keep these commandments, I'm going to send your enemies against you. They'll be able to take you all the way to the ground and make you their slave. Here we are. That shows that we're God's chosen people. Because we made a deal with him, a covenant.
Your enemies
You
are
understand?
coming at you in rows.
So when you say the 10 Commandments, he made that deal with us, his chosen people. And he said, if you keep these commandments, you're going to rule the world. If you don't keep these commandments, you're going to be on the bottom.
There's two Christian fanatics over there. I wanted to tell them off, but
Right. No, they don't know.
Hey.
See this
I didn't say
truth,
one word.
this truth right here.
A bag of cookies while you're eating some hot food in a fucking full
Right.
plate?
No.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay, so here's what's going on, okay? Here comes World War III, clearly, right? This is what I'm over here talking about. What we're watching is the downfall of this devil. His whole world, see, this is the end of the world, but it's the end of the world as we know it, not the end of the world, period.
Yeah, the date.
Meaning this, they're in rulership right now, and we're the slaves. But right now, here's what's going on. The last, we're the last, shall be first, and the first shall be last. What we're watching right now is their downfall and our ascension to the top. We're going to be where we're supposed to be, ruling shit again. You understand? Because when them spaceships come back,
They're here already.
right? Now, who's in them?
That red man.
Nope,
his
nope,
minions. His
nope,
minions.
nope. I'll show you.
Sin,
I'll show you their color. Who's in them ships?
brother.
Wait, where are we going? We're going to the source.
I'm a guy I ran into because I wanted to tell you fuckers.
Hey, they going down. The devil is going down. I'm gonna tell you who's in them ships. The angels. You understand? The angels who are that's our Air Force. And the one that they call Jesus, Quetzalcoatl, right? His name is Yahushua. He got dark brown skin, right? He got dark brown skin and woolly hair. The angels got dark brown skin and woolly hair. They're not little green monsters. The ones in them spaceships, that's,
I've ever heard this.
I'll read it right here.
First time I've ever heard about.
This is the truth.
All I've heard that who's in those spaceships?
Right, little green. Now, who said that?
Who wanted
The
to put-
devil. The devil told you
Want to
that.
impregnate you to make a human alien one.
The devil told you that.
I don't know, man.
Watch this, okay? The one they
First
called,
time I've heard that.
watch this. The one they called Jesus, right? When he left after he was resurrected, here's how he left the earth. Now listen close. All right, it says, when this is Acts 1:9. And when he had spoken these things, Jesus was talking to a couple of his disciples on a mountaintop. And this is how he left. When he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. So they was standing, and then Jesus went from here on the ground, he went up into a cloud, right?
Flying saucer.
Oh man.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Hey, have you ever heard this song sang in church? Swing low, sweet
Jesus.
chariot.
No.
Sweet chariot. You ever heard George Clinton sing, swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride? Never heard that? No? You're old as me.
No. That's what he says?
Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing, and then Snoop Dogg made it later. They saying the same thing. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Right? And what's going on? See, the angels are coming back to save us and not them. You understand? That's what's going on in this Bible. The angels are for us, but not for these devils. So they had to switch. They had to flip the script and try to tell you that, oh, that's something bad coming out of the sky. They said, no, nigga, it's something bad for you. Come, huh?
That's what George
Swing.
was saying?
He had the motherfucking mothership. He had the mothership coming down on the stage.
The video, yeah.
Right. Okay? And the same thing right here. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, right? She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. What does that mean? You know that as a kid, right?
Yes.
Well, watch this. Watch this. I'm going to show you. Watch this. I'm going to go to
And Clinton, I know he was born and raised in the church.
all of them. All of them.
Right?
I'm going to show you this. I'm going to go.
They got mad at him when he left, but he carried his values with him.
I'm going to show you what this says. She'll be.
Hey, yo, boyfriend.
Look at it, he's big. Okay, she'll look at it. Okay, he still got it. He still got it. All right, she'll be coming. All right, I'm gonna go to Wikipedia. Right here, look. She'll be coming around the mountain. Watch. Let's see what it means. She'll be coming around the mountain. Right? Background. Watch this. It's a song, right? It says right here.
Old.
The original song was published in Old Plantation Hymns in 1899. It ostensibly refers to the second coming of who? Right? With the she referring to the chariot that the returning Christ is depicted as driving. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride.
Why? What religion are you? Do you believe in, bro?
This ain't religion. This ain't religion.
I'm gonna give you that answer. You deserve it. I'm a born again Christian, but right now, currently, I'm a filthy backslider.
What's that?
Messing up.
Oh, you're messing up.
Don't want to go by what he says. And believe that book.
No,
Believe.
okay, and let me tell you why.
No,
Because-
sir. I'd encourage you to convert into Islam. Like it is the way.
Easy, bro. Hey, I'm free to. Oh, I hear everyone's opinion. I won't. I've heard of it like on TV. I read about it, but
Nah,
is
the
it
way.
Jesus?
Yeah.
Take away the way. I'm gonna show you what's going on right now out of the script.
Islam. Like look
Take
into
away.
Islam.
I'm glad you say.
This is the last religion. This is the last religion to be respected.
Ain't no, all religions are fake. This ain't religion. This is not
That
religion.
makes a ton of sense right there.
All
man.
religions are phony. This is not religion. This is your nationality.
Yeah, there's two phony motherfuckers
Okay.
right over there, man.
Right.
There's
Exactly.
two fucking phony
Exactly.
motherfuckers right over there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
fuck
not
it.
bringing
I
out
wanted
this
to throw
truth.
up on them, and I want to get a little
They-
table with little cookies and shit. And I want to fuck. Go set this table.
Hey,
with
don't
Pavarello.
fuck with
Go
him.
set that
Don't
table
fuck
with
with
the
him.
pot.
I got it.
Islam is the best one. I'm telling
Take
you.
away. That's religion. We're not dealing with
Yeah,
religion.
no, because Islam is the last religion to be respected.
Right.
The
Okay.
last-
All religion is fake.
to be respected because
All
look at,
religion is
you gotta
phony.
think of it like this, like and no disrespect to any other religions, but you can walk around with a shirt that says like Jesus is gay, and then you'll make it out alive. If you walk around
No, you won't make it out.
no, if you walk around with the shirt that says Allah is gay, like where they're from, you'll die. Like they will kill you, happily kill you. Tell me I'm wrong.
So are there gay people over there?
They will frag your ass.
Are there gay people over
A
there?
heartbeat.
Yeah, but I'm saying
they're
you can't
killing them.
disrespect Allah though. You can't.
Are there gay
Why?
people
Why
over
no,
there?
it's like, why? Yeah, they'll kill you. Walk around with that shirt on over there.
Yeah, they'll kill
You're
you.
fucking dust.
You're dust. You could walk around. I could walk around with the shirt that says Jesus is gay right here, and I'll make it out alive.
You know,
No,
know
one
what
hair on
Kamala
your head
Harris-
will get damaged.
You know what Kamala Harris is doing in Africa right now?
Why?
She's going to different countries saying, if you allow homosexuality, I'm gonna give you this much money. Okay? You think that she's not going to the Arab lands and doing that?
And why didn't she
And
not dress? Why
Arab
didn't her
women are
pants see?
taking off their hijabs.
She'll
And
die.
if they come with the right amount of money.
No, she will die.
Hey, they kill people in that shirt because they're disrespecting.
Okay,
Islam.
when anybody
Yeah.
dies,
You're done.
Allah, yeah. If you say Allah is gay, you're dying.
People they got that fucking
if
rainbow flag
anybody
everywhere.
dies, who did it?
The person that.
Allah did it, right? Right?
Man,
Yeah.
deep, dude.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, see, he believes
Okay.
it. Hey, you believe me though,
All right.
right, bro?
But wait,
Fucking yeah, dude.
What's Allah's name?
God.
God is a title. It's not a name.
Respect Jesus, dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You believe me though, right?
That stupid rainbow flag fucking everywhere.
What does the
Man, it's
rainbow
not
flag
fucking
mean?
yes.
What does the rainbow mean?
Gay.
What does the
A
rainbow
lady
mean?
does not marry a lady.
What does the rainbow
man does not
actually
bone a
mean?
man.
What does the rainbow mean? Does it say what the rainbow means in the Quran?
I'm not trying to be a
Yeah, a man don't marry a man.
don't listen to dude.
Well, don't listen to me. No, don't listen to the devil.
Listen to Allah.
This is the devil right here. What is Allah's name? What is Allah's name? What is Allah's name? You can't even tell me that.
Fuck, if you got it, they will. You can shut down in 1847 in 1 second.
Don't listen to him.
Hey, listen to the Holy Spirit.
No, don't
Listen to the Holy Spirit.
I swear, even when
Listen.
you walk away, you'll
Li-
be talking.
Listen to.
Don't listen to him.
I didn't walk up to you. You walked up to me.
Don't listen to him.
I was talking before you got here.
Even when you walk away, he'll be talking to himself.
No, I'm talking to the camera. So you wrong. You're the devil.
Don't listen to him.
You're the deceiver.
He thinks he's an Israelite.
You're an Israelite, but you being the devil right
In
now.
this country, they make money off Jesus. That's all they want to do.
So this is
They just want to make money off Jesus.
this is Mark. This is the book of Mark 4 and 15, and this is what's going on right now. And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown, but they have heard, Satan cometh immediately. When they have heard, Satan cometh immediately to take away the word. That's what this clown is being Satan. And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. You can't stop this Bible. This clown, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Why are you telling people not to listen to me? Why don't you go and find a corner and preach Islam? A phony religion, all right? But now that you've done that, clown, all right? Your time is limited. So anyway, let's get back to the word here. See, a nigga don't even know. Most High got you firmly in place, right, at community service. To do what? To try to take this word away. A damn clown. Salaki, bear with me. Over here, hey. You got this damn clown over here hating Oh, he's going to be talking when you leave. I was talking before you got here. Is that all you got? Is a bunch of hatred because we strung out here on the street? Hey, this is spirit. All right? The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is out here. All right? What is going to happen to you? Boy, I hope I hear. I hope it pops up on TikTok or something. What happened to your ass? So I can say, there it is. Anyway, we're too close to the end for this shit. Don't listen to him. Right. Don't listen to me. Get the fuck up out of here. All right? Get the hell out of here. We're going to see. You're going to call out for Allah when the earth starts quaking. Right? And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to laugh at you. Fucking clown. Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Dude, you don't even know the name of your God. Allah is the way. Or religion. You didn't hear me say that all religion is false, including the one that you're out here trying to preach with a blower in your hand? A straight up Issacharite out here who was fucking gone, drunk off a night train, okay, about to catch a fucking thunderbolt from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It's just crazy. But I knew that was coming. Is this dude gonna come in? Sure enough, there he is. All right? Hey, what do? Most High got this. The Most High got it. Little urchin, little earthworm. Look like a goddamn slug. That's the best you can do? Don't listen to this guy. Let's get back to the glass. All right? that was fucking 10 years ago. What is it? That conversation, this bullshit right here, that's it. Is the Quran, where is Islam out on the street warning the people that Vladimir Putin is about to send bombs over here, nuclear bomb, and burn your ass up, and what are you gonna do? Last week, 2 weeks now, a week and a half ago, in the U.S., they deployed, right, troops in a bunch of these states. For what? What are you gonna do, nigga? What are you gonna do? You're gonna be out there robbing. You're gonna be out there robbing in the name of Allah. Okay? We're gonna see. We're going to see very soon. I'm trying real hard to get back to 2 Peter. 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. All right? See, hey, this wisdom is too high for a goddamn niggard. Right? This wisdom is way too high. He thinks he's an Israelite. I do? No, you're an Ishmaelite. How about that? Maybe you're just an Ishmaelite. Here it is, I'm telling you who God's chosen are, and so will the Quran. But you want to be an Ishmaelite. You go right ahead and do that. All right? Because your time, you get to be an Ishmaelite for about 2 more weeks. How about that? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting until the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Where is this information in the Quran? Or the Bhagavad Gita? Where's the information that you need to survive what is coming on the earth right now? Where is that in any other book? See, and a nigga like that, boy, your day is coming. Your day of understanding. You're going to understand real soon what's actually going on. And you're going to look back and say, oh, my big mouth done got me all fucked out here. I'm fucked up. Most High can put the spirit of understanding on what you did, right? You couldn't leave a man alone and let him do what he's doing. You had to get up in his business. Couldn't keep your foot, right? No. You had to give the sacrifice of a goddamn fool. Because that's all you got. You don't understand what the hell is going on out here. Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God. Guess what, nigga? Last week you was in the house of God. This week you're in the house of God. And his name ain't Allah. His name is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Going back 15 years right here. All right? You're the new boy coming into this area. Oh, he can be talking. When you leave, he's still going to be talking. Nigga, you don't see this camera right here? Fucking clowns, boy. And even if I was prophesying into the wind, okay? Even if I was just putting the vibration, the frequency of truth out there, you got a problem with that? Of course you do. Okay? Because you're a goddamn demon and a devil, and the Most High got your number. Now, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou upon the earth, therefore let thy words be few. You're done, nigga. Right? And it's beautiful, right, that you're done. We're so close to the end right now. Right? Me and the brother was vibing, right? He felt the spirit of truth. And here comes Satan to take away what was sown. It's right out of the scripture. And I don't give a damn. That's what the Most High wanted. Right? It's exactly what the Most High wanted. He said he wanted to go over here and kill one of these damn Christians. I'm like, don't do that. Don't get yourself in trouble. Right? But here's what you're not going to do. You're not going to come over here and start no shit and won't be no shit. Okay? And if you did, I'd pack my stuff up and walk that way. It's way too late for some dumb shit. No more fighting. No more jostling for a place to speak. And hey, nigga, we're almost out of here. All right? Vlad is about to do some impaling. All right? Vlad is about to do some. Here it is. You got this fucking kid, right, who don't know his asshole from his elbow, right? Just pure hate. And I understand the spirit of a motherfucking jealous ass demon, Right? That's easy. You got zero respect for your elders. Fuck out of here. Keep that shit to yourself. Get the fuck down the lane. Get down the block, punk. Don't worry about what's going on over here. If you don't agree with it, get your motherfucking punk ass out of here. How about that? No, a bitch ass nigga will make a phone call. Hey, I need some backup over here because I can't fight my own battles. And do whatever you got to do, because whatever happens is the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Man's goings are of the Lord. All right? I'm not against that. I'm not against what Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai says or does. Okay? But I know I'm going to contend for this faith. Right? I know I'm going to use wisdom. Right? All the way to the end. What manner of person ought I to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, in the which your punk ass is going to be on fire. And the Most High is laughing through us right now. All right? I'm explaining something that you could never understand, ever. What about World War III, kid? You want to, oh, well, my God is better than your God. What about World War III? What about them concentration camps that you're about to go into? What about starving, which is one of the worst deaths that you could ever endure? What about that? What happens when the lights go out and there's no food? You're going to pray to Allah, right? Your religion, this is the last religion to be respected. That's the best you got? So what you're trying to tell me is I got to respect Islam. I don't. Just like Islam don't have to respect Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Why? Because there's consequences for that. All right? There's consequences for an Israelite, whether you know you're one or not, to go against Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You're too shallow to understand. You're the same nigga going all the way back to being in the desert, in the Sinai. Building a golden calf to another god. That's you, nigga. You're the same nigga. You're going to understand that? You don't know your asshole from your elbow. All right? There's nothing new under the sun, including the spirit, the wicked-ass spirit that's on you jakes. And you're going to have to come back through the nutsack of a real man to understand this truth. You're not going to get it on this side. You're just a nigga. And that's all you'll ever be until them flames touch your ass. Then you're going to be even a more crispy nigga than you are right now. The Ishmaelites going to get you together. They all going to draw their sword on your ass. Then you're going to say, oh, you guys do hate me, don't you? Here it is, you don't know nothing. Not one damn thing. Dumb as a fucking box of rocks. But you're going to tell the prophet, right? The old man who clearly has done this for years. Right? Here's your stupid ass. I haven't seen your stupid ass out here before. This is the second time I've ever seen you, ever, but you done came in many carnations out here. I had to fight. I had to shout. I had to learn, right? Do what the fuck you gonna do. It took years to learn that. Right? Do what the hell you're gonna do. Okay? I done been threatened out here 1 week. Don't come back out here. Don't come back. I'll see you next week. I done had the minstrel, right? Years ago. The minstrel comes out, stands in my face, knocks my camera over, right? And in that moment, this nigga goes to jail for 3 years. I done seen enough things out here after being out here for years to know what? Some fucking fresh, snot-nosed kid runs up, doesn't know anything. You know 3 words of Arabic, but you're gonna tell me, oh, he's looking for specific things. Shouldn't you be? He's getting specific. You goddamn right I'm getting specific. All right? This is how specific I'm gonna get. We can go back to the beginning. This is the book of Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Wait a minute. It said, I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, not Ishmael. Let's read that again. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Where's Ishmael? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? Skipped over Ishmael. Abraham, Ishmael, no. Abraham, Isaac, skipped over Ishmael. Done, out of there. So there's no salvation for Ishmael. Ishmael was involved, stupid nigga. Ishmael's involved in the transatlantic slave trade. Who the hell do you think that the Spaniards were selling you to when they took you from Turtle Island, if you will, back to the Middle East, the so-called Middle East, so-called Europe, Asia, whatever you want to call it. When they were taking Israelites from here back over there in the transatlantic slave trade, okay, what does that mean? It means they were going back and forth across the Atlantic with cargo. The cargo was Jake, Israelites. Who was involved? Ham, Ishmael, Edom. You don't know that, but you want to jump into bed with your oppressor. You got Stockholm Syndrome is so bad out here. You don't know who's your friend, who's your foe, or who had you in slavery. You proud to speak Spanish, oh, but you don't speak Spanish. You don't even fucking know what that means. I can't wait until the Most High takes Jake down, boy. I can't wait. Why is it that you're the only one out of all these people that got a problem? You're new. You're the new guy out here. There's brothers that been out here. There's brothers that It's brothers that been out here for more than 6 months that know exactly who I am. I'm no one to be feared, but only one motherfucker got a problem with me, and he's into Islam. What the fuck is that? He one of us, he clearly one of us, but you wanna, well, Allah. Nigga, who is Allah? What's Allah's name? You know what I'm saying? All right, brother. The homies. Homies know. Oh, he can keep talking to himself when you leave. So niggas are stupid as fuck, is what it comes down to. Okay? The homies. They've been here for shit. More than 6 months. It was cold. It was before the fucking time. How many days you got? What did you do? And, you know, it is what it is. Salakia. Gotta have a little fun in here. Okay. Yeah, go get you a Quran. Choose a little spot out here. I don't mind if you build on another man's foundation. All right? I don't mind. The Most High minds. All right? Do your thing. Okay? Stay the fuck away from me. Go set up and spew your rhetoric. All right? We'll see how long that lasts. You know why? Because there's no angels encamped around you. Or, for that matter, guess what? The angels might send a little beam your way. Now, I don't mean no log or a piece of wood. I'm talking about a laser beam on your ass. Okay? You don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You fear Ishmael. He is no God. Salakia, bear with me. Psalm 34:7. The angel of the Lord, okay? The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Ain't no angel standing around no camp of Ishmaelites. You're not being protected. You're not being delivered. The Most High ain't dealing with Ishmael. Who are the enemies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Ishmael is Yahweh Shem Yahushua's enemy, nigga. What the fuck? You don't know who your enemy is. Oh, it's stupid. It's over the top. How stupid can you be? Gilbert! See? Hey. It's crazy. It's too much love. There's too much love out here. There's too much love out here going back years. Right? Here it is, 15 years ago. I used to argue with him 15 years ago. Right? Now it's nothing but love. Right? What is that? That's Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And it wasn't like we were going to fight. He was intellectual. Right? He was smart. Not no fucking dumbass box of rocks. This guy is a lawyer. He's intellectual. Wise. Might be older than me. My age probably. Might have a couple of years on me. Right? In his 60s. All right? And we clashed. We had a war of intellect, if you will. He didn't agree with what I was saying. I'm like, I'm going to just continue to read out of this book with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, whether you get it or not. And then integrity came. Integrity came into the equation, right? And to this day, he rides by here to throw it up for me, right? Calls me the goat or whatever out here. He does that out of respect for standing so stiffly for the word. What? That was just disrespectful, what he did. Here we are having a conversation. He comes up, don't listen to him. Who does that? You're a grown ass man. You can listen. You can listen to him if you want to.
Hey, and I respect you, man, for saying that right now.
You understand?
He didn't tell me one word, dude, as I walked off. This man.
No, he told you not to listen to me.
No, you didn't tell him like one word, like, you know, you kept your composure pretty good. And I've had time to think about it, and you probably say, well, not very long, but you know what? That's Arabic shit.
The Arabs had us in slavery. The white man had us in slavery. The Arabs had us in
I
slavery.
don't like Arabics.
Well, they don't like you. They don't. They hate us. Okay, and he don't understand that.
They're hell bent on giving us caffeine, vaping, blunt wrap,
Right?
marble.
Exactly. And they'll give you some pork. They'll say, oh, I got them hot dogs right over here. But they don't eat them because they know that that's poison. But they'll sell it to you. They'll give it to you. They want you. They want you under them.
Hey, that's what you said about the enemies on.
We have enemies. God,
Hey, buddy.
see, they're the enemies of God. That's why I ask him, I'm like, he worships Allah. The word Allah means God. Okay? And I'm like this, what is your God's name? He says Allah. Allah is not a name, it's a title, like boss, like chef.
That's
right?
your favorite word.
Okay, Allah.
Boss.
Allah means God. Okay, there are many gods. Satan is a god.
Yeah, there's many
Okay,
gods.
there are many gods. I'm like, what is your God's name? He says Allah. Allah is Hebrew for God. It's Arabic for God as well. Okay, but what is his name? My God, right, which is the only God, the Most High. His name is Yahweh. Okay, Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahawashai.
Jesus.
That's what they call him, right? But that's not the name. That's not. No, he's got one name.
When did Jesus come into it?
Okay, that came in.
Jesus.
That came in when the devil was like this. Ooh, they can't give him that name because that's the name that has power. His name. You understand? Jesus. Everybody knows Jesus, but nobody knows Yahweh Shah. Okay, watch this. Watch it. See, everything I'm about to say, I'm gonna pull it right out of this
You're
book.
also a military preacher.
Well,
Them
Yahweh
over
Shai was a militant preacher. That's why they killed him. You understand? This is Proverbs.
there, listen to him. Listen to him.
Right. Don't listen to
I
him.
went back and we had a.
Who's that? Which one is that?
That's our dad.
Oh,
Yeah, I went back and we had a 10-second conversation.
right.
And I told him, your the example of the shirt, the name.
Right. What the hell is
I
that?
go, to me, it made a chunk of sense, but that's how we do it in the United States. You're allowed to do that. You know what? If a good stand-up person, like myself and you, sit on there, then we do this shit.
Yep. Yep. Mind your business. And-
Over there?
and-
Hey, violence.
Right. Right.
No.
And I understand that because in the Bible it tells you you're supposed to put a homosexual to death, but we're not in that time right now, and the laws prevent us from doing that. So you just keep it moving.
It says obey the laws of the land in there.
All right, listen to this real quick. Proverbs 30:4. It says, who hath ascended up into heaven or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? So that's saying, what is God's name and what is his son's name, if you know? It's not Jesus.
It's not Jesus.
It's not Jesus.
They're spelled the same.
See, right, they're spelled the same. There's no J in Hebrew. He's got a Hebrew name.
It kind of makes sense what you mean by Jesus, or the Mexican skin.
Right.
Jesus is Spanish.
Right? And where's Spain? In Europe. Where's England? In Europe. Where's Portugal? In Europe. So,
Europe's a real melting pot, I think. Okay.
well, first of all, we came from over there, but here's the point. The Spaniards are white people that came over here and slaughtered and killed God's chosen people, the Native Americans, the Mexicans, all the people that were over here, forced them to speak Spanish. What were they speaking before the Spaniards got here? They were speaking Hebrew. Because that's our, what does this mean? When you get a Mexican poncho and it has these on there, it's got these fringes on there. On a Mexican poncho, on the Native Americans, on their clothes, they wore fringes on their clothes. What does that mean? It means this is a sign. God told his people, his chosen people, to put these
Easy.
on the edges of their clothes. I'll read
They
it.
have on the hats too. I've seen them on. I've seen them on.
You understand? The fringes. And this blue, that border of blue right there, God told us to do that so that people would know that we are his people. And for us to keep the commandments. That means something. So years and years and years and years later, they sell right over here on the mall, they sell a Mexican poncho or what do they call it? Sarape or whatever. And they got these on it because they were doing what they were told to do by their God. See, God only chose one nation of people. He created everybody, but he chose his favorite and said, you're my favorite people. I'm not fucking with anybody else. I don't give a fuck about nobody else except for you guys. So I'm gonna fuck with you. Now, you gonna fuck with me? You keep these commandments. And us brown folks, we hard-headed, fucked up, and we said, no God, no God, and that's why we're all fucked up. Now, we spent our time in the timeout corner. Now he's like, okay, I punished you enough, just like a good dad would, a good father. I fucked you up pretty good, didn't I? We're all fucked up. Okay, now I'm gonna bring you out of that. I'm gonna stand you up. I'm gonna clean you up, and I'm gonna put you back where I made you to be in the first place. That's what we're going through right now. This motherfucker can't. Islam can't tell you that. Islam is for the Arabs, the sons of Ishmael.
That's sand.
See, God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Have you ever heard that?
I've heard those proper names.
God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So when you say God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're saying God is the God of the Israelites and nobody else. Okay? He created everybody, but he has his people that he chose. He didn't choose anybody other than his chosen people, Israel, and there's 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You're from the tribe of Issachar. The Native Americans are from the tribe of Gad. I'm from the tribe of Judah, who they call the Jews. The one they called Jesus looked like me. He had dark brown skin and woolly hair. Today you would call him a Negro or an African American. We're the same people. We're the same nation of people with different tribes. There's 12 different tribes. All the way down South America are the Israelites. Okay? All the way that were here before the Spanish got here. They were here before the Portuguese got here. They were here before the English got here and came and put us in slavery and forced us to speak their language. I speak English. That means the English, the white people that call themselves the English, they put me in slavery. You speak Spanish. That means the Spanish that came over here slaughtered your people and forced you at the tip of a sword, made you speak their language. We're their slaves. You go to Mexico right now, it's a Spaniard from Spain. He's the president, and all the people, the slaves and the subjects, they're all the people that were here before the Spanish got here. All the way down South America, they're the Spanish. Where they speak Portuguese, it's a white man from Portugal. That's the ruler. And then the people under them, all the slaves that pick the cotton, pick the grapes, and pick the fruit and all of that, they're the slaves of their masters, the so-called white men. And it's like that all over the world. Okay, because God gave them the earth for a limited amount of time. And we're at the end of that time now. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Now you understand. grapes, all sorts of shit. You're right.
They were filthy bitch.
Right. And see,
They were police.
okay, now here's the thing. This is their heaven right now. This is their heaven. This is our hell. Okay? We're in hell because we're their slave. I bet you when it's time to pick them grapes, who's out there? They ain't picking.
ISIS.
You understand? We are the children. We're taking our punishment. It's all in here. The punishments are in here. That Arab lover can't tell you this. He can't open the Quran and bring this information out. You understand? And the Most High brought you back over here. Okay, now, the Jews, you know what they're doing? They're acting like they're us. They stole
Yeah,
our identity.
Yeah, Adam Sandler and his fake care of concern.
Those are white people. Those are Edomite. See, they have a biblical.
Jerry Seinfeld, didn't you? I fucking stand up.
They're rich, right? Because the earth was given to them for 500 years. When did Columbus sail the ocean blue? 1492. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Count back from 1492 till now. It's about 520 years, right? 530 years. Meaning this, their 500 years is over. Now you see them, fuck. Ever since the Vietnam War, these motherfuckers been getting their ass kicked out there on the battlefield, right? Running up out of Afghanistan, they got run the fuck up out of there.
That's the last time too. Remember that plane over there hanging on and shit? They got ran. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse.
And right now, Russia is about to fuck this place up. We are captives. We're POWs to these white people in America. We're POWs. Now, this is what it means to be saved. Okay? Saved from what? Our captivity. We're in captivity. This place is ground zero for those missiles. Russia's going to shoot their missiles right here and destroy this place. It's going to be a glass parking lot. Okay? Here's how you get out of it. Here's what it means to be saved. First, let me show you. When Jesus comes back, how is he coming back? Yeah.
And that chariot.
We just read it, right? I'm going to show you. See, this is a book full of mysteries, and God brought you over here. He said, show him the mysteries. I'm showing you the mysteries right
Brother, can I share a story with you that we didn't finish?
now. Go ahead.
I listened to it on the ride.
Right now?
Every fucking day.
Oh, okay. Which one? George Clinton or Dr. Dre? Where did he get it from? He got it from George Clinton.
And he said that every day.
It got it. I'm getting them right now. I'm getting it right now. But see, that was a little message. Can you go to YouTube and show you something? Let me show you something. Well, that's what we're connecting on right now. Go to YouTube and type this in. YouTube. Show you something. Space traders. Search space traders. Show you what to watch. Cosmic Slot, Space Traders. That's the whole thing. If you just want right there. Space Traders. Cosmic Slop. Cosmic Slop is a song that George Clinton wrote. So this is George Clinton gonna come on. He's gonna come on, he's gonna have his puffs out, and then they're gonna show you a story, right? Watch Space Traders. Go over there and watch it right now. Go over there and watch it right now and then come back.
I just let me right.
Watch what you see right there. Space Traders. Watch that. And remember this.
What religion was Clinton?
He's a
Christian?
Religion. What?
Thank you. I'm learning already.
Right. It's not religion.
Not religion.
This is about God and His chosen people. It's not religion. It's your nationality.
It's your nationality.
You're an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. That's your nation. Okay.
Thank you for telling me, yeah. What religion is Clinton?
It's not. All religion is false. The only respected religion. The only respected. Fuck. I don't respect no religion. No religion. Certainly not Islam. That's for the Arabs.
You ever see a president with a turban on?
Not ever. Never. Okay. Let me say this. That's a secret. You said that shit. He popped up. You said that shit. He popped up. He's good. He got his woman. He got his woman. Watch that cosmic slop. I saw that. I saw it. Hey, you spiritual. What's your name, brother?
Joseph.
Like the guy in the book?
Yes, sir.
That's one of the tribes. The tribe of, well, Joseph, you got.
My son's 32 years old. His name is Joseph.
Okay. Hey, well, is he? See, you got to show him this truth. You understand? The Most High brought you over here to learn this truth about who you are and where this thing is going. You're going to watch Space Traders right now. There it is.
My name is Joseph James Sr.
Oh, yeah.
Brother. These people
Yeah.
walking around listening
Yeah.
to a song called Alive and Let Me Ride.
Right.
I saw it.
Okay. You got to
I
rebuke that
finally
dude.
saw it, man.
You gotta
It's not the tweet.
Right.
Because those motherfuckers are going to say, when I walk away,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
he saw it.
Okay, but listen.
He saw it.
Okay.
It's power.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Here's how you rebuke that demon. You gotta use the right name. What's God's name?
God.
I'll tell you right now. God is a title. Okay? Like husband, like father,
Boss.
boss. These are titles.
Supervisor.
God's name is this. Listen. Yahweh. Yahweh. That's God's name. We can open up the Bible and it says the Lord God, the Lord God. That's where they took the name Yahweh out and put the Lord God. Understand? Because the name, why did they hide the name? It's that important. They had to hide it. They had to hide it. What's God's name? Okay. Now, when you want to say his son's name, okay, God has a son. His only begotten son. It's not Jesus. I'm going to teach you the name right now. Say Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shai.
Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Okay. What's God's name?
Yahweh.
What's his son's name?
Shai.
Say it together.
Yahweh Shai.
You got Yahweh and you got Yahweh Shai. Okay, so when the demon is fucking with you, in the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, get this demon off this thing. The Most High said, somebody just said my name. You say Jesus, the Most High is like this. You say Jesus, Yahweh Shai is like this. You say Yahweh Shai. Somebody just said my name. You get it?
When I was watching and I was over there and I heard you say, what's wrong with you? Or you said,
Yeah, yeah.
you said,
I spoke out to you. First, I left you alone. I'm
you
like,
said, say it. Or what's what's bugging me? And I was pissed at some people, man.
right.
Because they're doing it like that. Does their pastor know that they're out there?
I
wonder if
don't-
their
they might
pastor
not-
knows.
They might not have a past.
Yeah. Like they want to be those fanatics that have power that they can make things
Right,
float.
right.
Like they can walk on water.
Right. No,
I want to throw up over there.
they don't even know. Why is
And I ran
your-
into you, but I still hadn't said what I saw this morning. I still hadn't told nobody.
Right,
I wasn't gonna tell them. That was gonna be a waste.
right.
I ran into you. Then I followed him. Yahweh Shai told me, respectfully walk away from this man. I walked away. I'll be back. I'm on my break. I'll get a soda. I'll be back. I go, okay. The people went by that cart. He goes, hey, you trying to get some digits from that girl? I go, even though I'm in a religion battle in my brain,
Right.
I still manage to see a
Right.
beautiful woman go by and I say, hello, you have a boyfriend? Because
Right,
I want
that's
my
right.
life one day.
Right. that name in your head. I like that. Keep that name. That's everything. That's everything.
I set them high. And then go back and saw the brother. I saw. Not that $1,
Right.
not that thing.
Right.
You know, we don't kill people like that who blasphemize
Right.
Yahweh Shai.
Right. Right. No, we don't. Not yet. In the kingdom, they won't be able to live.
I won't do that.
But right now we can't. But all right, before you go watch this, let me show you this real quick. When he's coming back, you already know. I just showed you that. All right, here's him coming back. Revelation at the end. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Right? Because his ship is going to be so big, everywhere you're going to look up and the whole sky going to be dark. And you're going to know what you're going to run. Shit, the aliens are here. You're going to be like, swing down and let me ride. Beam me up like you got beamed up. So he's coming back in the clouds. Okay? Now let me prove the clouds. All right? Let me prove the clouds real quick. This is Psalm 104. Real quick, brother. And then you go watch. With understanding, though. When you got the understanding and you see,
Oh God.
these are some attributes of Yahweh. Bless the Lord. See, it's supposed to say Yahweh right there. Where it says Lord, it's supposed to say, bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water, who maketh the clouds his. So whenever it says clouds, you know, let's talk about that spaceship. Now hold on. I'm gonna bring it on. This is what it means to be saved. Islam can't do that. There's angels in. Did you hear me say that earlier? And you was like, okay, nigga, whatever. I'm like, now you're getting it because I'm showing you the mysteries of this book. Okay? I'm showing it to you. Now, right before them missiles fuck this place up and turn it into a glass parking lot, here's what's going to happen to those that know the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Listen. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven, and their enemies, that Issachar, that our people, that Israelite that claim in Islam, that's my enemy. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't listen to him. Don't listen. You're my enemy right now. You're an Israelite, but you coming against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai right now. You're going to get fucked up. He, and,
right here, dude.
right?
Don't listen to that man.
Right. That's my enemy, even though he's one of us. And then you got the devil. You got the motherfucker.
Oh my God.
You got the motherfucking devil. Those are your enemies. Now, wait a minute. It says we're going to get beamed up.
I thought he was better than you. I thought you think he's better than me.
Right? Heard a great voice from heaven saying, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. We went, got beamed up just like Yahushua did. And their enemies, their enemies you're going to see that in Space Trader. Now, hold on. Now, here come the missiles. And the same hour, right?
Same hour.
There's us getting beamed up. And the same hour was there a great earthquake. That's the missile. And the 10th part of the city fell. That's talking about America, because you got 10 FEMA zones, 10 FEMA regions, you got 10 zip codes. I'm showing you right now. There's 10 zip codes. This is talking about America. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain, killed of men, 7,000, meaning everybody. 7 means completion. That means everybody that didn't get beamed up, everybody that didn't go up on that cloud was killed. And those of us that made it onto the ship, we was like, we barely made it. This is what it means to be saved. Saved from what? Saved from the motherfucking missiles that are going to burn this whole fucking place up, which is why I was talking about Russia and Vladimir Putin. Russia got more nuclear missiles than Babylon the Great, which is the United States. So the United States is going to fire their missiles on all their enemies. Russia, China, Iran, North Korea are all going to fire their missiles right here. And those of us that know the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, are going to get beamed up into these spaceships that are up here right now with cloaking devices looking like clouds, watching this situation between me and you right now. That's why I'm out here, so I can get on that spaceship. Now I'll go watch Space Traders. Now I'll go watch Space Traders. What's God's name? That's his son's name. Okay. Yahweh. That's the Most High. His son's name is Yahweh. So Yahweh, and then Yahweh Shai. Now go watch Space Traders. And then you got to show your son. I'll be here every week. Right here.
Saturday?
Every Saturday, right here about this time. I get out here about 9, 10. When it starts getting hot, I'm gonna come out earlier. Try to beat the heat, but I'll be right here. Been out here for 15 years. 15 years strong. Until the end, until we're getting close. World War III is about to pop off. Vlad is gonna shoot them motherfucking missiles and it's going down. See that? They can't say nothing. Most High is doing this. Yahweh is bringing World War III.
Well, what if an airplane part falls on my head and I die? That's God.
That's the Most High. But he brought you over here to hear the word, the mysteries and the secrets. Yahweh shall they say.
The code. They hid the name. They hid it.
They had to because that's where the power is.
Jews out Israel acting like us.
I'll show you that right now.
Yeah,
Watch.
they're acting all like us. This is their heaven. They're gazillionaires, man. Throw a dog a bone.
You see it? You see it?
They run Hollywood.
Look at this. This them fake Jews right here. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. That's talking about us. But thou art rich. That's talking about us. We're rich because God loves us. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Now watch this. Next one. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So them fake Jews, their time is very, very limited because their world, their heaven is coming to an end, and we're going to get set up. They're going to come and worship before our feet and say, you are God's chosen people. They're all of our enemies. All of our enemies. They are. Some of them. But see, now let me say this. Sometimes you get a white boy who is so cool with you. He like, I just can't hate this motherfucker. Sometimes, so just like you get a Mexican who hates you and leading you astray, I know you're one of us, okay? But you're on the other side. Sometimes, okay, so Israel, there's an Israelite in every country. You go to China, like Bruce Lee, right? Bruce Lee was a badass. He was smooth. He was cool. Be like one of them, right?
People are attracted to him.
The spirit that was on him is the spirit of an Israelite. So in Japan, you got some Israelites over here that all the other Japanese, they hate this little group of Japanese. Oh, you get over there. You don't get no money. You can't come up there catching hell. They're like we're catching hell. They're poor. They're homeless and all of that. You're supposed to be going through that. You're supposed to be catching hell. We're supposed to be on the bottom. We're not supposed to.
I had a demon fucking following me this morning, and I seen that motherfucker.
And how do you get rid of it? Woo! Woo!
I take the right person, dude. Them, you're a tweaker. That dude, he's a murderer.
You're supposed to be on hard times, but with those names, you pull yourself out of it because you can't pull yourself out with the name Jesus. That ain't gonna get you. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is what's gonna get you out. Hey, that's what's gonna deliver you.
Nah, bro, nah.
Here he comes. Here comes Satan again. Here comes Satan.
Believe in Allah. Oh,
Is Allah gonna save you?
Allah's gonna save me
Save you from what?
from everything. Allah's the creator of all.
Show me that in the Bible.
way, I'll never follow along.
Show me. No, don't pray for me. No.
That's what lady.
No.
Can I put my hands on you?
Don't
No.
pray for me. right.
That's what no, she was
I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Kadash. What'd she say?
Yeah.
Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Kadash Barakatah. Right? Call halal Yahweh by
Hey,
Shem
did you
Yahweh.
hear this?
Abawana Shabashamayim Kodash Haya Shamka Yahweh Malakwaka Thaba Aratazak Haya Aishabratazakawa Bashamayim Nathana now
Hey, you
Lacham
guys in the
Kaiwa
desert, those
Wasalak
are
now
murderers,
Kabawat now Kasalak
They're
now
violent.
Kabawati now Wala Athaba Ayana Badasi
mean the
Wa
women?
Abal Hawashaya now Mayan Rai Kawalaha Amalakwat Waha Ala Wahata Parath Lawalamiam Ama.
I'll never be with Allah, dude. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.
Khan!
No, bro.
Khan!
He tricked you?
Ask the spirit.
You were tricked.
That's woo! That's the spirit of the Lord.
You tricked him.
That's the spirit. What else? Bring your camera. Bring your camera. Bring your camera.
A better one than that in my car.
Bring your camera over and learn the truth.
Looky.
Bring your
So all
camera
my
over.
viewers, this dude did-
Bring your camera over and learn the
cheap
truth.
ass camera. This is what the. This is what do you? Are Israelite? This is what the Israelite paid for.
Dude,
a cheap ass camera.
You're an Israelite.
This is what being an Israelite gets you. A cheap ass camera.
Yahweh, Bahashem,
cheap-ass
Yahweh
camera.
Shai, Shalak, Rayam, Masha Patyam, Abadjim, Anashim.
Israelite will get you
On this phony Israelite over here worshiping other gods.
Israelite will
Masha
get you
Patyam.
broke. If you want to be
Masha
an Israelite,
Patyam.
This is what it'll get you right here.
Anashim.
Some broke. If that's
On this phony Israelite
Being an
pushing
Israelite, if that's-
pushing Islam. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai,
you know that's a cheap ass camera.
Shalak, Rayam, Masha Patyam, Abadyam, Anashim. On this phony Israelite right here.
You know that's a cheap ass camera. That's why. Cheap ass camera. Cheap ass camera.
Bye, demon. You lost, demon. The brother got the word. The brother got the word. You mad. You mad now. You mad now. You mad. You mad now. A cheat. So what? I got a cheat camera. So what? Got demons knocking the camera down. That's why. All right. That's just like a hard-head Issacharite right there. Anyway, so the brother came back. He got the word. If this demon loses, right? The brother came back. He left with the names, right? Is he watching? Is that him? I see him right there. So, hey, it's just a daily battle. And this demon, he's mad as hell. He gonna have to get his reinforcements and try again another day. I'll be out here next week, same time. It is what it is. Might have to have the brother come out and do camp with me. Anyway. First Peter. I can't wait till the end of this thing, boy. I cannot wait. 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. And above all, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover a multitude of sins. Check this out. All right? And that's just that's the Most High, right, showing you balance. One Issacharite comes over here, he gets the word, is resonating with him, tells you the whole story. I went around the corner, I talked to this guy for 10 seconds, he was a demon, he came back over here, he got the names, and walked that way. He got a handful of information, exactly what the Most High wanted him to hear, whether it be good or bad, but hey, that was a much more favorable situation than this fucking demon talk about Allah. All right, you don't know what Allah means. Go study and show yourself approved, and then come back and act like a decent human being. Fucking kids, boy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close this camp up, right? All right. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Kakadash. All right. Double honors to our elder apostles at GMS, the elder bishops, and all the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers I'll push to the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right. Shalom.